Hey everyone, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I don't have much to do in this game. I tried to catch this fish that I need offline, but it did not like it. It's such a random encounter, I couldn't get it, so today I'm just going to be trying to hunt the fish, and if we get it, we'll go for endgame. Because all I have left other than the fish is ship parts, and they're also very random, so what has he got for sale today? I got that. I don't know if I have that. Let's buy this anyway. Alright. I also want to use one of these and we'll buy another one. I forgot to check if this was aimed at my thing because I set it up afterwards. A bit better. Because I had it set up, but then I knocked it down during the countdown. Because I'm a genius. So we'll head up. We'll head back to Merkay Island first and sell some ship parts to get money. And then, as far as I can tell, it's going to be a chill fishing stream where I desperately try to get the fish I need. Alright, what do you got for me? See, like, I can sell this tropical prow. I think he gives me 50, so I lost 40 on it. I'm missing 2 prows. I'm missing 3 anchors. One of which is the anchor that goes with my demon ship, so I would have liked that. I'm only missing 1 hull, I think. $1,500, nice. You can have my mega cannon. You can have my ancient cannon too. 50 rupees. See, I got all the cannons. I'm only missing 1 type of handrail. See, I was close. I got 3 practical bridges. I'll sell 2, and then we're probably going to be full on rupees, so we'll... Yeah, I'm missing 2 bridges. 3 chimneys. 2 wheels. I think this is probably only worth 50, so I should be able to sell it. That will do. I like to have full money in case I encounter. But what we can do... Oh my god, come on. we can, so the swordfish logo things are what we're looking for. So we can sail to the north. There's a ship up there we can destroy and salvage from it. We get a ship part. So we'll just keep doing that, and if we see any swordfish, we'll go for them. I am looking forward to being done with the DS game so I don't have to stream with this awkward setup anymore. It's not the most comfortable and I can't go for very long. I started an hour later today because I didn't want to do 4 hours of fishing. So, probably do around a 3-hour stream today. I was going to announce it, but I decided it when I was 20 minutes late for stream already, so... Alright, we'll go like that. Keeping an eye out for swordfish. If we run into this guy, if he doesn't run off, I'll fish him too, because I think fishing more in an area makes the swordfish appear more. I don't know. That's my philosophy. Hey, swordfish! I forgot how to change my course. No, not save. If this is the one, it would be amazing. Come on. Hopefully if it is the one, I don't forget how to fish, because it's been a little while. Hey, Lube Man. Welcome in.
Good evening. Surely you've almost finished this game?
I'm trying. One of the things I need is a fish. And it's a really rare one. I don't want to lose this guy. It's just a swordfish. Fishing is not my favorite minigame. It's not my least favorite in this one though, compared to some of the other shit I had to do. I got a swordfish. So, the problem with this particular fish that I need, the spot that he appears in is a randomly spawning spot that's quite rare. So like, there's a fish logo on the map right now, that's a normal fish. I need one that's shaped like a swordfish. So that's already rare. And then even when you get that, it's only a chance of it being the fish you want, and I don't think I've ever seen him. And then you have to catch him, which is also hard. So it's a bit rough. I tried to do it offline, but I just kept not catching it. I kept catching those swordfish things that I've been pulling up. Yeah, but it's for the last heart piece. Oh my god, I didn't realize I only had 1 health on the salvage arm. This is gonna be rough. Like, if it was for just some rupees or something, I could be like, fuck it. Because the slide puzzles in Wind Waker, I hated them, and... Oh, no, we're dead. And they turned out... And the 1000 hitty dude thing I didn't have to do, because it was just for the title of master or some shit, and I was like, nah. I'll live without it. Especially in Wind Waker, because I'd already knew I couldn't get all the photos, so I already knew I wasn't at 100%, so I was like, eh. The other thing that I won't have, one of the 100% markers, is to get all the ship parts, all the various ship parts, and everything you do that has a prize of a ship part, it's random, and I keep doing them and only getting ones I already have, so it's a bit like, oh, I don't want to spend hours on stream just repeating myself, basically, so I might go back and do it off stream, or I might just leave it, but I do want to get the last heart piece, because that one missing from the top row is just annoying me. And the fish I'm looking for is what I need for the last heart piece, so today is a chill fishing stream. Unless I catch that fish that I need, then it's an endgame stream. But the ship I just destroyed is a salvage thing that generates one random ship part every time I go up there, so I figure while I'm waiting for the fish to spawn, something else to do. If we get parts we don't have, cool. All the better. Hey, like in Conker's Bad Fur Day. I love that game. You keep streaming it when I'm on my way home from work or something, and I'm like, oh, I should watch, but also data on the train is a bit rough. Yeah, you can tell why we want Peachy to play it. It's cooked, but in a good way. I like... How far have you gotten? I think you're pretty far, right? I don't want to spoil anything for you, but I think you're past what I want to tell you about. Oh, okay. In that case, then you've probably seen the Great and Mighty Pooh. Because I'm pretty sure he's one of the early bosses. Maybe he's optional, but I'm pretty sure he's in the first area. Let's see what we got. I'm also Googling to make sure I'm thinking of the right game. I think I have this one. It says he's in the 5th chapter. How many chapters are there? Fifth of 9. You'd remember him if you met him, so maybe you didn't. I want to go... Let's go this way to the pile of gusts. Go away, Jolene. Dock so I can get away from this stupid car. Ah, damn it. Cool, I docked. Booga booga. That's chapter 6, so you should have met the great and mighty Pooh. Let me go here. I gotta bring it up. This guy. How can you forget him? He has a song. I think it should have the song, right?
Uh-oh.
I want to hear the song.
Me. I am the great mighty Pooh, and I'm going to throw my shit at you.
What a lyric.
A huge supply of tish comes from my chocolate starfish. How about some scat, you little twat? Do you really think you'll survive?
That's all I want to hear. I'm good. Alright, let's go back to the main. Close that. Yeah. I am the great and mighty Pooh, and I'm going to throw my shit at you. What I find really funny is that Ganados wants to stream that, right? But Mama Phantom deleted the word ass from his chat. Come on, fishy, 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 fish. Still can't believe that as a 8 or 10-year-old I was playing that game. Very adult themes. Yeah. I don't think ours should ever be deleted, but that's me. Let's... Hopefully we get a treasure part we don't have. I really don't like any of these mini things. They're quite annoying. This game has a lot of mini games. Come on. Have you checked out She-Hulk yet, Lubeman? I watched the first episode. It was okay. I'm gonna watch the second episode tonight after my stream, I think. Should be out now. Oh, I don't have that. A new anchor. Oh yeah, how's the Sandman? I've been looking at watching that. It's on my list. I added it to my watch list so I don't forget about it. She's pretty cool. I like her as a character. The first episode was only okay, but I've been saying to people, like, it's pretty hard to do an origin story in any kind of unique way anymore. It's all been done. It looks good. I've been trying to make my way through Stranger Things. I just finished season 3 and now I'm up to season 4. I haven't watched any yet because every episode is bloody movie length, so I've got to find time to watch them. I can't watch it on a weeknight. Can't watch it on a school night. Did I get him? Yeah, I've already seen the runtime. I know, it's 2.5 hours. I fell into the booby trap. I actually find it quite funny because, I'll tell you when I finish this battle, because otherwise I'll die. Yeah, I've had no problem with the pacing, it's just finding the literal time to do it. Because if I usually stream on weeknights as well, so like there's no chance in hell. But I find it funny that Stranger Things, right, was one of the original shows that started pioneering this whole 10 episodes instead of the 22 episode seasons, right? And now, yeah, okay, they got 10 episodes, but I think all up, they end up longer than a lot of 22 episode series that do 22 episodes of strictly 40 minutes. So now it's like, why didn't they just do 22 episodes of an hour or 40 minutes or whatever? Come on. It's defeating the purpose of only having 10 episodes. What do we get? I'm pretty sure I have that. I should, dock. Well, 10 episodes is nice because it allows you to, like, oh, I'm an idiot. I'm trying to open Twitch on my iPad because it's finally charged so that I can monitor my stream. And I just opened up Netflix because we were talking about it. Yeah, me too. If they're gonna be 2 hours long. I don't mind if, like, a lot of those 40-minute shows, like 40 minutes to an hour shows, even the Marvel ones, the last episode is a bit longer because it's the finale. Yeah, that's fine. I can find, like, watch that last episode on a Saturday. But now, for Stranger Things, I'm gonna have to watch all my episodes on a weekend. I think there's only like 1 or 2 that are under an hour in season 4. First world problems. The one thing I do really like about 10 episode shows, 8 episode shows, 6 episode shows over the old 22 episode format is that those 22 episode shows were always like struggling for content at some point, so you'd get like filler episodes. With 10 episodes you don't really get that anymore, which is a good thing. But how long are the Sandman episodes? Are they the same kind of shit? Okay, yeah, that's alright. I need to see another swordfish. Come on, swordfish. Yeah. And a lot of those filler episodes, some of them can be quite good for like shows where they do a humorous episode or something. Like I remember Supernatural would have silly episodes sometimes that were pretty good. I only watched early Supernatural. I need to watch the rest of it one day. To me, it also depends on like the placement of the filler episode. So like, if it's the first couple of episodes of the season where nothing's really happened yet as far as like the big bad is concerned and stuff. Yeah, that's exactly what I was getting at. Or like, not a cliffhanger, but like the episode will build towards a finale, and then instead of getting the finale you wanted, you get a couple of filler episodes before the finale. It's like, oh. Hey, Zelda Freak. Thank you for the follow. Assuming you're a Zelda fan. Oh. This is a tricky minigame. Yeah, in anime the filler is a lot worse because the filler is usually done by a different production company, so like it's a combination of like a story that's pretty pointless combined with animation that's worse than the main show and stuff, so it's just usually bad all around. I've not seen a swordfish for a while. You like this game? It's pretty good for the main story, but I haven't been enjoying the side stuff very much, going for the 100%. It's a bit tricky with the stylus. The main story is good, and the puzzles that they put in your path are very interesting and very different ways to use the DS back in the day, like the microphone and shutting the DS was very clever. Oh. Oh, he almost got away. Swordfish. I looked up a walkthrough because I ran out of ideas to pursue, and for the last heart piece, damn it, I need to catch Neptuna. He's a rare fish, so that swordfish only pops up every now and then and only has a chance of being Neptuna. So it's been a bit rough trying to get him. I had some guy like coming in here telling me he caught it on the second go, and I was like, you bastard. You playing Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask at the moment? Yeah, classics. When I finish this one, I'll be going on to Spirit Tracks, the other DS one. Alright, let's cross our fingers for Neptuna. Mango's just a swordfish. I remember having fun with Spirit Tracks. But the one thing I didn't like, and I'm thinking it's going to be even worse on the Wii U, because I'm not playing these on the DS, I brought them on the Wii U Virtual Store, is the instrument for Spirit Tracks, the pan flute. That's not going to be fun on stream. Come on. I don't really care if it gets away, it's a swordfish. And so that Lube Man, if he's still here, can understand why I hate the pan flute. You have to blow into your mic to play the pan flute. And it's needed regularly. It's kind of like the ocarina or the Wind Waker. Like, it's fairly regularly used. Come on, you jerk. Yeah, the microphone doesn't always pick up what you put in, and I don't know if it's going to be made better or worse on the Wii U pad. You would think it would be better because the DS was made after, this was made after the DS, but who knows. Right, I need to dock for a second to get my health back. Loves the gimmick, yep. It was really cool in this one, because I think the only thing you use the mic for, you have to yell. There's a couple of things you can use the mic for, but they're not really important. The only one that was important is using the mic to blow out some candles, which was a cool little gimmick thing. And Beetle gives you a compliment card, and it says it's going to give you something complimentary. And when you first present it to him, all he does is give you the chance to compliment him. So you can speak into the mic. I was like, you jerk. Oh, swordfish. Have I started a fight with these bastards? No, they lost interest. Go away, Jolene. Did you ever try for 100% in this Zelda Freak? Did you ever do the fishing minigame? Trying to catch Neptuna. Come on, Neptuna. I've been at it for a while. It's a swordfish again. But that's pretty much all I have left to do in this game, and then it's endgame. Because I don't know, the ship parts seem a bit too random for me to try and get all of them. I'm trying, while I try and get Neptuna, I'm trying to get ship parts as well, but I'm not gonna keep trying to get ship parts after I get Neptuna. I spent probably 2 or 3 streams doing the arrow minigame. That was rough, where you have to shoot arrows out of one screen onto the targets are on the top screen. And there's a fishing game, there's a game with the boats where you have to shoot targets and get a high score that was very hard as well. But I've been going through all the Zeldas, and initially it was just going to be a playthrough of every Zelda, but I ended up getting 100% on the first couple, and then it was like, we might as well keep going. get as close to 100% as I can for everyone. What? Where did you come from? Because the first few that I did were replays, the 100% thing was something I did to keep myself more invested. Because I'm like, if I'm going to be replaying, then I'll set myself a goal. And then when I got up to... No, none of them have been new so far, actually. They've all been replays so far. The new ones are... The new ones for me are on a different timeline, which I'll get to. But even this one, this is a replay, but I played it in like 2007 when it came out, so I don't remember anything about it from back then. It was like playing a new game. Oh wow, you started with Spirit Tracks. That's an interesting place to start. My first one was Ocarina of Time. And the ones that I'm missing are some of the older Zeldas, so I haven't ever finished Zelda 1, I have played it, the original OG Zelda. I've played 10 minutes of Zelda 2, it was too hard, and I gave up, but I was young at the time, so I'll give it another shot this time round. I never finished Link to the Past, and because I never finished Link to the Past, I never ended up playing A Link Between Worlds because it was a direct sequel. So those will all be first playthroughs. I don't know whether I finished Oracle of Ages or Oracle of Seasons, but I finished one of them, and then when I went to play the other one, because I went to play them back to back, I was like, it's a bit too similar. But we'll see how we go. I have an interesting device to try out when I play the Game Boy ones, which I will show you in a second. They're gonna make one. I actually need to check back because the same company is gonna make some other devices that I want to get. Wait, go away. I also ended up doing Link Faces of Evil, the Philips CDI, one of the CDI games on stream. That was fun. Emulated. I couldn't get my hands on a real one, but it was still fun. What you got for me? I think I got that already. Let me go this way to avoid Jolene. I should be able to get this thing. So I haven't even opened it yet, but it's called... Where's my camera? There. It's called a Game Boy operator. So you plug Game Boy games into it, and then you plug it into the PC, so I can play my actual Game Boy game cartridges on the PC. And they're gonna make one for the Super Nintendo soon. Nice. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Cause some of the Game Boy games I want to do. Oh no! I saw the swordfish, but too late. I wasn't paying attention. Some of the Game Boy games I want to do, like when I do the Resident Evil franchise eventually, there's a Resident Evil Game Boy game. I think an emulation would be quite hard to find, but I've got the actual Game Boy game, so... Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I haven't tested it out yet, but I've seen other people use it, so I know it works. It plays, it can do Game Boy Advance or, Game Boy, I believe. It can do both. And I believe the SNES one's gonna do SNES or NES cartridges. And I kind of hope they make a Sega one, because that would be cool. No worries, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, hopefully see you around. Are you streaming the Zeldas as well, Zelda Freak? If you are, I'll come check out your page after I'm done. I always like to follow Zelda streamers. Where'd the other guy go? But this is why I was complaining about trying to get all the ship parts. Like, this is one of the ways to get ship parts, and it's completely random what you get. And because there's 72 ship parts, and I only need like 7 or 8 more, it's a pretty slim chance of getting the ones I want. When we hit midnight, I'll go check out Beetle again. Oh, I wasn't watching. See if he has any new... I was doing something before, but it's tedious and annoying. So, Beetle in this game actually works off the real clock. Oh, so Beetle changes items every day in IRL days. So, what I was doing off stream when I was trying to get ship parts to see ship parts and Neptuna, I was changing the calendar, the actual calendar settings. But you have to like quit out, change the calendar day forwards, reset the game. It's just a tedious way, and then all it does is reset the stock in Beetle's shop. So he sells. It's just 2 treasure chests that are 2 ship parts that he sells. And you just gotta hope that they're ones you want. So it's not great. That might be new. I don't know which way she's gonna come. Cool, I chose correctly. She's more annoying than anything else, the girl on the map there. Ow, ow. I want to go back to the ship place and see if those things were actually new. Because I need to dock somewhere anyway. Might do a little cigarette break while I'm waiting. I am glad that both of the DS games are back to back, because this setup was hard to make, so I don't want to have to make it again later, so I'm glad that they're back to back. So later on when I put the camera back on, you'll see that there's only one Wii U screen, but I've got 2 separate DS screens on stream. that I can move around separately, and the way I had to do that was to I'm actually capturing the game twice, and then the windows are cropped differently, so it's a bit of a chug on the stream demand, but it gets the job done. Yeah, fix my arm. Let's go customize. So I got what I think is a new chimney. No, I must have had it. And then what I know was a new anchor. Yep, I only got 2 anchors to go. Alright, so all I got was a new anchor today. Yeah, I'll show you. Here, let me show you. Where is it? Let me... big screen. So like, if I drag this out, see, the screen's there. And if I drag this one out, where is it? You can't see it because it's behind stuff, but it's the same cropped window. I think I can do it this way. No, it's too well cropped. But yeah, it's both of them are larger windows, just cropped. Because I didn't want to just share one window that had both screens. I wanted to be able to move them around. So life found a way. Because when initially I had the whole thing captured, but back then I was using the border still, so it ended up with the small screen being way too small. We have a swordfish, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody send thoughts and prayers to the fish gods. We want Neptuna. Ah, I was using for my Wind Waker stream, I was using the Wii U Pro controller, and I had both, so I had everything on the screen. Nothing was on, there was no pad. Which only happens when you have the Pro Controller connected. You can't do that without the Pro Controller. Also, the Pro Controller is insane. So this pad's biggest problem is battery, right? Without it being plugged in, you're lucky to get 2.5 hours battery out of it maximum. Alright, I need a fish. Screw you, Jolene. And so with the Wii U Pro Controller, they overcompensated it, because I played all of Minish Cap, I only charged it once, and I think I had to charge it twice for all of Wind Waker. I couldn't tell what that was. Hey, no you don't. This might be Neptuna. No, it's just a swordfish. Really difficult swordfish. Ah, I missed it, but it's alright. It was just a fish. Normal fish. I'm gonna teleport away because I hate her. No worries, Loot Man. I'm gonna get a coffee. But maybe I shouldn't head into battle as I do that. I was also showing, I'll tell you when you get back actually. Sip of my coffee. I'll come back for the X because there's a swordfish. Swordfish is priority target. Come on, Neptuna. It's just another fucking swordfish. Man, this Link's pockets must be absolutely filled with swordfish. 9-foot swordfish, they're all in Link's pockets. It is a bit annoying, that's why I was trying to do it off stream, but I just kept getting more swordfish. Played like 5 hours of it off stream, fishing while I was watching some TV. Just had Friends on in the background, I think. Comfort show. And all I got was swordfish. And if I don't get it again this stream, that's what I'll be doing again next week. Because I don't want to leave that last heart piece behind. So that one's 11 foot, and he's just got it in his pocket. But yeah, what I was going to say as well, I showed Peachy the behind the scenes of... So, this shield camera and the triangle camera that I have here are actually very hard to set up as well. Because the old shield camera used to be part of an entire background. So the way that it worked was that the camera was square, but you put it behind the entire background and the square part of the camera was covered. So when I first went to put it on as a solo thing, I spent a lot of time cutting it out again. Managed to get it cut out, and then the square camera frame was like sticking out all the edges, and I was like, oh shit. So I found a way around it, and because you're a streamer and a friend, I will show you how in a minute as well. it. Looks like we made it. Yeah, I'm happy to show people what I figure out. Because I often, like, have a goal and I won't stop until I fit it. And, like, the shield camera was a goal for me, and I'm gonna probably put it onto my main scenes because people like the shield frame. Eventually. Demon, we have heaps of that. So, how do I show you? I think let's bring it up. I have a Twitch folder. I'll bring it up and then I'll figure out how to share it. It was fun to make. I want to make other ones, like I want to make a Kekio demon shaped one for Doom. I want to make a like a ghost shaped one for my horror ones. So now that I know how to do this, I think it's in scenes. It's in Zelda. Alright. So I'll show you this thing. I could have actually done something easier, but it is what it is. So, not browser, how do we... This screen share for a second. I forgot how to do things. So that is what the shield camera actually looks like, right? So it's got a big green square around it. Same with the triangle frame. So the triangle frame looks like this. And the way that it works, right? So it's similar to a green screen effect. So on this you can kind of see the outline around the shield camera that I'm in, the triangle, because it hasn't fully, you can't see it on the main one, but I then use, let me go back to that one. So I then use, so if you right click on the image in OBS, you can add a filter. And you can add a chroma key filter or chrome key filter and get it to filter out like 10% of the color green, and because that green's so bright it just disappears. So that's how I did the triangle frames and the other things. So you could pretty much make what you want. As for getting myself into the middle, all you do is put the image in Photoshop, and then remove there's a background eraser tool, so I go in with an eraser and like takes a while. There's a magic eraser tool for the triangle one. The triangle one took like 5 minutes. But yeah, it's like I always like to try and learn new things and add new things to the stream from things that I learnt. So I was interested in that. And it's also set up so that if I ever, with that green screen chroma key now that's on it, if I ever put a green screen back there, which I have a green screen, this is the middle of my lounge room. I don't want to put a green screen across it. It will make my background disappear from that. I will just be in the frame with no background. That's the same tool they use for that. Yeah, I mean, usually, like, there's definitely a couple of things that I've tried that haven't worked and they don't make it onto the stream, and they become like projects for later. I've got folders of like, we tried it, it didn't work. It also took me a long time to get on my starting scene. I'll show you briefly. So I've got a starting scene have, and it's got like I wrote these stories and made them scroll, but there's this thing that says I'm late is a timer, so it'll count down, and I always wanted it to be in the right font, and that took a long time to work out how to do as well, but it's all there. And it's funny because like I'm not the kind of streamer that anyone's really there from the first minute, so I didn't even really need a countdown timer, but I wanted one. And the story thing that I added a long time ago was something I do anyway. So for years, when I finish playing a game, I write myself a little recap because I have a shocking memory, like beyond shocking, to the point where it's probably actually some kind of mental disability. How bad my memory can be for just everything. So I write down the story to remind myself, and then I was like, you know what, if I just put a little bit more effort into writing these and don't write shorthand, I can add them to the streams. And so I did. I have fun with some of them too. Like, I remember when I was streaming Crash Bandicoot, the story so far was just like, dude, it's a bandicoot jumping across platforms. What do you want from me? I think I'm on the marker. There is a story. I wrote down it afterwards, but that was my opening line. And then when I finish a game, I usually put the story into Discord. Because the other thing that I was like realizing as well is that like with streaming whole franchises, it's not so important with really 2 in a row of that. It's not so important with Zelda because they're all pretty separate as far as story goes. But like Halo, for example, I've streamed. This is my 11th Halo game that I'm streaming, and I feel like if you didn't know anything about Halo, you can't really jump in on the 11th game and follow the story. So if anyone ever wants to jump in and doesn't know the story, the recaps are there. I'm watching for swordfish, sneaky swordfish. Yeah, and sometimes in a Zelda, for example, I've been playing mini-games and doing stupid side shit for so long that I'm like, shit, what was the main story? What was the actual objective? What was the purpose of this again? The actual main reason that I even started story summaries for myself was due to Final Fantasy, because even when my memory wasn't that bad, you'd do a bit of main story and then you go and do 20 hours of grinding, and then you go back to the main story, and some evil dude is going, "Ah, so we meet again," and I'm like, "We've met before?" And someone's like, "Yeah, that's the main villain, dude." I'm like, "Oh, shit." Where are you going? Go to the... There we go. And I had it for Skyrim as well, because it's like trying to follow the story, and in between I'm doing 140 side quests. There's a few games I didn't have to do it for because they would either have like previously on this game, and I'd be like, yeah, or they had like a character's diary that you could read that would be like a recap. And then sometimes I find it fun... Oh, go away, Jolene. Sometimes I find it fun afterwards to go to like Wikipedia or one of the fan databases for a game, read what they have as the story, and read my understanding of the story, and just be like, well, I misunderstood that story, didn't I? Come at me. What the hell? My screen went all weird then. I'd say the major difference would be like things like I'll write down in my plot. Hey, Whisper, how you doing? Let's have a sip. I'll write down in my plot like and then he told us to go to this planet. He didn't tell us why. And then in the story, the story plot summary, it'd be like, and then the captain explained that they needed to go to this planet because this planet was showing an energy signature that was similar to the one they found on the other planet. And I'm like, ah, okay. I missed that part. That kind of stuff. And like sometimes I'll be like, and then the character put his sword down because he's an idiot. And it will be like, in the story it will be like, and then the character put his sword down because he wanted to fight honorably. And I'm like, oh, okay. Same thing. Sometimes though, when I do like a stream, like when I was playing Zelda for 6 hours at a time and smashed through a lot of progress, sometimes I had to like look up Wikipedia to remind myself of what the plot was to write it. Just use it to jog my memory and be like, oh yeah. I love Wikipedia. I also, honest to God, this is how bad my memory is. This is a good example of it, right? Every time I go to watch a new season of a TV series or a movie where I've seen the originals but I'm watching a sequel, I have to read the Wikipedia plot summaries of the previous episodes or the previous movies before I watch the movie, so I can go, yep, I'm caught up. Sometimes, yeah. It's funny, like, I've been doing 5-hour streams of fishing and I'm like, do I need to update the story? No. No story progress was made. And then sometimes it'll be like, okay, well, that was 5 hours of pure story progress. Like the stream where I did all the arrows, that didn't need any updating. I haven't seen a swordfish for a while. I might stop by Beetle, see if he's refreshed his stock. I don't think he will have though. Nope. Also, I don't know if you can see them. No, because my hand's translucent. That's kind of cool. Ghostly. How's that work? You can see the Wii U through my hand. Interesting. But can you see the scratches on the back of my hand? These things. They're from, I was trying to empty a garbage bin that I have. So I tipped it upside down and the garbage wasn't coming out because I did the thing where you sort of like swish it down a couple of times to avoid taking it out when you really should have taken it out. So it was compacted in there pretty good. So I was trying to, like you tap on the bottom of a sauce jar to get the sauce out, I was trying to tap on the bottom of the garbage bin and my hand went through the entire bottom of the garbage bin and I cut myself on the plastic. It hurt. Well, yeah, because when it cut my hand, I had one of those like emotional outbursts and I kicked it with shoes on, so it didn't hurt. But my foot also went through the side of it. So yeah, it's dead. So I also threw out the garbage bin. I did the whole like, stupid garbage bin, hurt me, will you? And I kicked it. But a little more aggressive with the language. I know, it served me well for like 2-3 years, so I feel bad that that's how it went out, but the stupid thing is, right, there was something I meant to do to it for 3 years and never did it. What I normally do, because it was just like a black plastic bin thing. So what I normally do with those, because I put garbage bins bags inside them, but generally I like to drill a hole in like a small hole in the bottom of the center of the bins, the black bin part, the plastic part, because then one, if anything leaks in the bin, you don't get pooling liquid on the in the bin, you get pooling liquid on the floor, which you can clean up easier. And also, like, when I said I was having trouble getting the bin out, it's because it formed like a vacuum in there. And that can't happen if it's got a hole in the bottom. So it's usually a good idea. I think I saw it on a life hack or something once and I stuck with it. But every time I struggled for 3 years to get the bin bag out, I was like, I need to drill a hole in this one day. And it never happened. The only hole I made in it was with my hand. I need to go fix this arm. There's a lot of things that I struggle with regularly that have easy solutions that I never get around to doing. Yeah, I'm gonna do it before I even put the new one into the place. But to be honest, Lube Man, I know myself well enough that I'm probably gonna live with just garbage bags where the garbage bin used to be for a while. And keep saying to myself, like, I really need to go to Kmart and buy a new bin. Weighty anchor? Do I have that? I think I do. The same. Yeah. I'm not even kidding, like, so I'll often take the garbage bin bag out, tie it up, put it near the door, so that next time I leave the house, I'll take it with me. And then for like 4 days or 5 days, I just walk past the bag of garbage and then get about halfway to work when I'm like, shit. And then eventually I'll just be like, alright, I'm starting to be able to smell it. I'm just going to take it down. It's going to be its own trip. It's happening. I want to see if the weighty anchor was new. And I also wanted to repair, which I almost forgot to do, so... Customize. I don't think the weighty anchor was new. Can't tell. We still have 2, so no, it mustn't be new. I want the sickle anchor. That's the anchor that goes with the demon. I want to leave. Yeah. That's the final anchor that matches my ship. So it would be nice to get that. That would be cool. But it's a little too random. I can't control it. I think about you and Peachy all the time at work because, so our company handles a lot of different clients and companies under us. So the company they put me in, 99% of the clients are from Queensland and booking things in Queensland. So I'm always like, Queensland is mentioned about 20 million times a day, and I'm like, I have friends in Queensland. I can't stand the humidity, or I would, to be honest. I've always liked the people of Queensland. When you talk to Queensland people on the phone, they're so chill. But I just can't stand the humidity every time I've been there. It's too sweat-making. Let's go around this again. I go to Queensland and I'm instantly sweating. Even in winter. Because you're in like you guys are in like the Brisbane area, right? Like the not because last time we went to Bundaberg, and I was just covered in sweat the entire time. Oh, swordfish. Come here, swordfish. I think we need to go down. It is quite funny talking to some of the Queenslanders sometime, and they'll be like looking for doctors in certain areas, and because I don't know Queensland geography or really New South Wales geography that well either, especially regional, I'll ask them like, oh, whereabouts is that, just roughly, like what's it near or whatever. So I've learnt some of the major ones to be able to understand what they're talking about, but sometimes they're like, oh, it's just a little north of Townsville. And you're like, oh, okay. And you look it up. And it's like a fucking 10-hour drive to Townsville from where they are. And I'm like, a little north? That's a lot north, buddy. Because when they go to me, oh, it's a little north of Townsville, I'm like, oh, cool, we have one in Townsville. And then they go, oh, Townsville's a bit far away. And I'm like, I thought you said it was a little north of Townsville. This is just a stupid one. I can see it. Yeah, so what's further north, Bundaberg or Townsville? I think Townsville, right? I went to Cairns once with my dad as a kid. I hated it there. But that was also in peak summer. It was so bad. It was the hottest place I've ever been to. Townsville's further north? Yeah, I thought so. So my ex's parents were in Bundaberg, so we went a few times. And we did the tour of the Bundaberg factory, and it was alright. I preferred the soft drink factory. And on the way up last time we went to SeaWorld. I don't know if you can see the jumper. Ah, they have that in Sydney too. Plenty of them. I've never been, I don't want to go. Not interested. But I went to SeaWorld last time on the way up. We went to... So, story time. So, we went to three of the theme parks because we got that multi-park deal, right? And we went to Dreamworld and they had a power outage. So, none of the rides were working. It took them an hour to tell everybody in the park there was a power outage. So we were just going to ride from ride to ride, and they were going, oh, that's closed at the moment. And we're like, okay, so we'd walk to the next ride. They go, oh, that's closed at the moment. I'm like, what the hell is open? And then it was an hour and a half later that we realized that the power was out. So we're like, oh, do you want to just leave? Can't leave. The gates are electronic. They can't let you out. So we were stuck in Dreamworld with no power for 4 hours before they finally got it back on. And then we wanted a refund of our day, and they wouldn't give it to us. The only thing they were going to give us is a voucher for a re-entry another day. It was only going to last 3 months, and we weren't in Queensland for that long. So it was like, what the hell? So I won't go back to Dreamworld. because it pissed me off. I liked Movie World, that was alright, no real stories there. But then, when we got to SeaWorld, it's not drama, this was fun. Dreamworld, yeah, I really wanted to go on a lot of the rides, but it wasn't too far after they had that whole ordeal with the people getting killed on the ride as well, so we were just like, yeah, this is bad press for them. But yeah, we went to SeaWorld afterwards, and we just, whenever we go anywhere, if there's so even at Dreamworld, we fed the tigers by tongs. That was really cool. That part was awesome. But then we went to SeaWorld, and we paid to go and hang out with the penguins. And it was supposed to be half an hour. And we went in, and it was just us. Normally it's a big group, but it was just... Normally it's a group of like 10, they allow up to 10 in, but because we did it on a random weekday that wasn't in school holidays, it was just me and my partner. And they let us in, we're playing with the penguins. They told us the emperor penguins don't really socialize. They might come and look at you a little bit closer, but they won't come and play. It's the fairy penguins that are all playful and stuff. So we're like, okay, cool. So we're playing with the fairy penguins, and the bigger ones started coming up right up to us and letting them pat it, and letting us play with them. And the two captivity people were like, they never come to guests. So we were in there about an hour, and then they were like, oh shit, we're not supposed to have people in here for more than an hour, because the temperature is so cold that most people are shivering and freezing within an hour. And we're like, we're fine. So then we stayed for another half an hour. So we're in there an hour and a half playing with penguins. And then we got to know the trainers. We were chatting with them, laughing with them the whole time. They sent us home with penguin paintings. So what they do, they're not even supposed to, but for fun, they let the penguins walk through paint and then walk over pages. So it was like little penguin paw prints on pages. So they gave us both one of them. And they were just, yeah, it was such a good experience. And then, yeah, so we only paid for half an hour. We got an hour and a half in there. And our previous holiday before that, we went to New Zealand to the snow, and I got like gawked at by the locals for wearing a t-shirt and shorts in the snow. They're like, "Are you fucking crazy?" I'm like, "A little." I also packed poorly. But yeah, so compared to that, the penguin enclosure was a cakewalk. And I was just thinking that it's probably as well, because if a lot of Queenslanders are going, they're probably used to the heat, and maybe they don't like the cold as much. But that was a good experience. And I brought this hoodie because it was a cool hoodie, and I liked SeaWorld a lot. I also had a dolphin pull me into the bloody water. And then it sounded like it was laughing at me. Luckily I didn't have anything on me, so my ex was up in the stands, and I left the bags with her because one of the dolphins came up to the edge of where they do the show, and people were like patting it, so I'm like, I'm gonna go down and see if I can pat it. She was like, alright. And so she stayed with the bags. I had nothing on me really, it was all in the bag. And then it grabbed my sleeve and tugged me in. Jerk. It was funny though, later. They do. Because I swear to God, it was snickering at me, like it had a fun time pulling me into the water. I think that's just the noise they make anyway, but it felt like it was laughing at me. slammed by these boats this time. I also went, like, that whole Queensland trip was really cool, but apart from the humidity. Oh, so many things. So, I also went to, like, a bird sanctuary. And I was hand-feeding the, I think they're called lyrebirds, the one with the big rainbow tails. I was hand-feeding one of them, and they were like, what the hell? That one doesn't even let us hand-feed it. I was like, okay. Interesting. And then later on, I had like fucking 40 birds on me. And I'm just sitting there looking unimpressed because I was absolutely covered in birds. And all the tourists, the other tourists, thought I was part of the enclosure. They'd come up and like took photos and shit because they were like, oh my god. So many birds on him. They thought it was a trick or something. I'm like, nope, I just have birdseed. And I was feeding the big birds, and the big birds were on me, and when they crack the seeds and stuff, they spill it. Oops. They spill it all over you, so I was covered in birdseed, which was why I was covered in birds. That's the same with any animal, dude, man. If you have food, they're your friend. Even the tiger was fairly friendly. You feed it through a cage with tongs, but they were pretty friendly while you have food, and when the trainer says that's enough, the tiger's not happy with you anymore. They start growling at you, you're like, no, we're done. But, oh, I got that. There was also a cockatoo out the front of the bird sanctuary that told me it wanted a pat. Give us a pat, give us a pat. Oh no, give us a scratch, give us a scratch. I'm like, alright. So, I went to scratch it, he bit the shit out of my finger, and then I saw the sign that says, do not scratch the bird even if he asks. And I'm like, yeah. Yeah, but we already had that one, Whisper. I don't want to deal with Jolene. I can go this way and wait for the fish. They really are. I don't know if you ever watched the guys from Jackass, Steve-O and Chris Pontius. They had a show called Wild Boys. And they used to get in with all the dangerous animals. And they asked them in an interview one time what they think the most dangerous animal is. And they said cockatoo. And Steve-O said cockatoo. And the interviewer was like, what? Cockatoo? He's like, yeah, like every other animal that we encountered, when they attacked us, it was because we were doing something stupid. The cockatoo was the only animal that attacked us for no reason. And they were like, they had big cats, they had sharks, they had a bunch of stuff on their show that was like dangerous as hell. But yeah, they were more scared of cockatoos. I don't really care about this fish. It's clearly a swordfish again. Okay. 5 more yards. Oh yeah, the other thing I was going to say about Queensland that I loved is how rich I felt. I felt like a king there, Lube Man. Because Sydney is one of the most expensive places in the world, and I grew up here. So, to me, in comparison, everywhere else in the world seems really cheap. So I would go somewhere nice, to a nice restaurant, and they'd give me the bill and it would be like $28 for both of us, and I'd be like, what the hell, that's how much it costs us to go to McDonald's in Sydney. I don't think we used much public transport because we had a car while we were up there, a hire car that my partner was driving. We did use, because we left the car in Brisbane because while we were up in Bundaberg we didn't need the car because we were going to go everywhere with her parents, so it seemed kind of pointless. And we caught the train from Brisbane to Bundaberg, like 3-hour train I think it is. It's like a bullet train or something. And it was supposed to be 3 hours. We were on it for nearly 6.5 hours because it stopped. It stopped randomly for an hour and a half because the train driver had a heart attack and needed to be taken off in an ambulance, and they needed to wait for a replacement driver to drive there to catch up to the train and take over the train driving, which was definitely a unique problem. I've never encountered that before in my life. But yes, our Queensland trip was quite eventful. You couldn't even be that mad. You're like, well, that's a fair reason for a delay. You didn't think that's where the story was going? No, I like to put twists and turns in my story, but that one's a true story. Yeah, it was only a mild heart attack, they said, but they said he was fine, but as a precaution they had an ambulance come and get him. Because we still had the train guard talking to us, but the train guard couldn't drive the train. We needed a train driver to come. And I was like, in Sydney we get the same kind of delays, but they just tell us signal failure. And then we wait for like an hour, nothing happening. Oops, I forgot to switch to no cam. Oh well. There was another behind the scenes look, I guess. Hey, we got swordfish. It's not the first time. I've smoked half a cigarette before. I'm like, shit, I didn't swap. Because it's not a Twitch thing. It's a me personally thing. I know some people aren't comfortable seeing people smoke. I don't think you'd care because I know you're a smoker as well, Lewd Man, but I try not to do it on the channel too much. What are you? Be Neptuna, damn it. No, it's just another swordfish. Story of my life. It's like 10,000 swordfish when all you want is a Neptuna. It's not very ironic. Looked as natural as breathing. I think I switched over pretty quickly. I didn't take a proper drag because I was halfway through it when I realized. What? Ambush? I hate these. did what the kids call a bum puff. Yeah, no worries. It was good to catch a bit of your stream today, and good to hang out with you here too. Catch you again soon, hopefully. I need to not go in Jolene's way. I gotta go here and see where she goes. I hope I find the fish too. The fish has had it too good for too long. Stop by Beetle again. I don't think you'll have anything new, but worth checking. I wish there was a better way to hunt for Neptuna. Nope. Nada. Poor Link going around in circles. He's probably dizzy. Ah, fuck, I saw the swordfish, but it was too late. The only reason I'm going for these ships is something to do while I wait for the swordfish. See the swordfish. I'm gonna kill this guy first. Oh no, 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 no. Don't ambush me, I hate you. Where are they? Thanks. Good, the swordfish is still there. I'm gonna try and head him off, but I think he's gonna outrun me. For sure. And Jolene's here. Oh my god, this sucks. Hopefully I don't hit the side of the island. Hey, we caught up to the fish. Try this fish, then I need to do a BRB for a minute to go bathroom. I wish I could tell what it was sooner. This one's pretty hard to catch. Oh no, I don't know what it was. I hope we didn't lose Neptuna. I hate Neptuna. Fuck off. Should be able to outrun her. She's annoying. But yes, let me not forget, I was going to go to the bathroom, so I will BRB. Alright, I am back. Maybe I should dock. I really want to catch this fish tonight, it would be nice. But I'm pretty much only going to go for another hour. Oh, swordfish, let's not dock, let's go for the swordfish. This is not ideal. Where it is. Let's fish. Just a swordfish. I wish I could catch the ratfish. Hey, glitched, how you doing? I'm trying to catch a specific fish and I'm not having much luck. This isn't it. It's one of the last things I have left to do in the game. He's gone, but he wasn't the fish I wanted anyway. I should fight these guys. Still on the swordfish. I've gone away and done a couple of things back and forth, I think, since you last saw me, maybe. But yeah, I still can't get the swordfish. I've even tried off stream and had no luck. How's things going with you? Hope you're doing well. I don't need rubies. Going well. Good, good. Shit. Apart from being frustrated at the RNG in this game, I'm doing alright as well. Because the other thing that I can do that I don't care if I get done or not, part of the 100% is to get all the ship parts, but there's no way to get specific ship parts. Bright hole. Is that new? Maybe. So you just gotta keep doing things that get you ship parts and hope for the ones you want, which is a bit rough. Nice. I'm glad you're getting near the end of your projects. You have to celebrate in some way when you're done. Reward yourself somehow. Oh yeah? It's a pretty good reward. Do it. That sounds pretty good. I wish there was a better way to get this fish. There's not. You just have to pray to the RNG gods. Because the swordfish icon is a rare chance of spawning, and then that has never been what. Oh! There's another one. Let's go get him. I have a hard time rewarding myself because, like, the things that I like or the things that I do to reward myself, the things I want to do, like, they either cost money that I don't have, or they're things like, you know, I'll buy myself a nice snack or a nice takeout meal, but then even not as a reward, sometimes, like, just randomly I'll buy it anyway. So it's like, it's not really a reward because I can get it any time because I'm an adult. So I guess if I had more restraint about not having the things when I hadn't done good things, there'd be more of a reward. But I'm still working on something to try and reward myself. It's just another swordfish. Yeah, that's it, like... Sometimes just getting through the day deserves a reward. I've tried it before, like, because I'm a smoker as well, like... Reward myself with, like... a cigarette, allowing myself to have a cigarette if I've done certain things, so that... One, I cut down on smoking, and two... I like cigarettes, so... It's a good reward, but... Sometimes in frustration, halfway through the task, I stop for a cigarette anyway. So, it doesn't really work. Still need to, yeah, think of ideas to reward myself with that aren't super expensive. Because otherwise, it costs me a fortune to reward myself. Because I'll be like, I will reward myself with a nice night out drinking, and it's like, oh, that costs a lot of money. Why are you dreading next year? What's coming up? Oh my god, no! I don't want to be ambushed. I guess nobody wants to be ambushed. But it takes away my chance to get a treasure chest. Oop. I'm on a swordfish. Do you have any leanings about which way you're going to go yet? Didn't look at what that was when it jumped out of the water. Just a swordfish. You'll have to change your Twitch name to Dr. Glitch. It has a nice ring to it. There's a so I work with doctors a lot in my new job, and we have occupational therapists that work for us as well, and they don't need a doctorate. And one of the occupational therapist's surname is Healing, and I keep telling her she needs to get a doctorate so she can be Dr. Healing. Yeah, I like having sort of different personas for gaming. Like, a lot of people on Twitch will go into other streams and sort of vent all their problems or something, and I don't like to do that because the way I try to see it is that those aren't passive dust problems, those are IRL problems. Passive dust doesn't have problems. Passive dust's current problem is finding a stupid swordfish. That's the kind of problems that passive dust has. Oh, there's nothing wrong with it. It's like, I don't mind when other people do it. It's just I don't like doing it for myself. Because, like, it's not just for other people that I don't like doing it. Like, I come to Twitch to see friends and play games and try and forget about my problems, so I don't want to bring them up. I don't know where the X is. I miss in real life socializing. I'm going to try and get back into that a bit more when I get a stricter budget and get a bit more money to spend on going out. But I need to make like some new in real life friends that I can go out with, because my current friend group, they're cool to come around and hang out, but they're not big on going out, and it's hard to organize anything with them. So I need to find new people, which as an adult is hard. Oh. I like when you vent, you like to have other people's perspective on it. That's not bad. I get that. But for me, I find that people, yeah, it's hard. Especially because, like, so many people that you meet out are already in their little cliquey friend group and they're not really letting anyone new in. Or they're on a phone or something and they're not looking for new connections, so it's hard to find new friends. Barrel Shack. Do I have that? I don't know. Let's go back to the place and see what's new. But there isn't. One of the other reasons I don't like to vent is because, like, I'm sure you understand that, like, for people that don't struggle with mental illness, there's seemingly easy problems, easy solutions to a lot of the problems. But it's not always that easy or simple. Oh, another swordfish. We're getting a few of them now. I remember a thing once that was likening mental illness to being caught in a rainstorm. And sometimes when you tell people about the rainstorm, they're like, well, why don't you just get an umbrella? But you have an irrational fear of umbrellas, or you can't afford an umbrella, or you can't find anywhere to buy an umbrella, so it's not that easy. This one's not letting me reel it in. Alright, you're gonna get reeled a little. Oh, for fuck's sakes, he got away instantly. I don't know what he was. That's annoying. Hope he wasn't Neptuna. Die, enemy. Check beetle. He won't have anything new, but I can't get to him. Fuck it. Yeah. I like to keep things light generally. Like if someone needs to talk about the heavy stuff, I don't mind, but I don't like to be the reason things got heavy in most cases. I like light, breezy, humorous discussions often. I also like, I get a lot of people that will tell me I need to watch a TV show or something sometimes when we're discussing things, and I'm like, oh, I'm only up to season 3 or season 4 or something. And then they're like, oh, you gotta watch the rest, you gotta watch the rest. And I try to explain to them that if I like a show, because I go through phases where I just can't be interested in anything, regardless of how good it is. So, I don't want to waste a show I like in one of those phases. So, even if I'm enjoying something, I'll stop watching it because I'm waiting until I feel better to watch it again, or feel more connected to what's going on. So I fall behind in TV shows, or I'll just stop watching a show at season 3 for a while and kind of forget to pick it back up sometimes because I didn't want to waste a good show. And you try to explain that to some people, they're just like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, sometimes it's not about the show. The show might be great, but you're just gonna watch it with complete apathy because that's the current state. Yeah, like sometimes you'll eat ice cream, you're like, this is the best thing in the world, and other times you'll eat ice cream, you're like, this is just not hitting the spot today. Then you stop eating the ice cream. Like, why would you waste ice cream if you're not enjoying it, when the same ice cream a few days later you might enjoy more? That's my philosophy. Except, in my case, in this metaphor, I often forget I have ice cream. And like, it's so stupid, because like, I'm in a bad mood, I'm not feeling very good about things, so I watch shows that I don't like, because I don't mind wasting them on that mood. So like, what are you watching? I'm watching season 20 of a show that I hate, and I've hated since season 2. Why are you watching it? Because I don't want to waste a good show. It's understandable to... You either understand it or you don't. And there's no explaining it to people that don't understand it. Because you either understand exactly where I'm coming from because you felt it, or no amount of words can really explain. I hate watch, yeah. I've finished entire shows that I never liked. Like, not once did I like the show. I hated the pilot. And then from then onwards, I'm like, this is a crap show. And it's just something to put on. Or, I watch things I've seen a million times so that I don't... Like, Simpsons, Friends, Seinfeld, like, I'll just watch them again. IT Crowd, Black Books. Because I'm not wasting them, I've already seen them. Yeah, exactly. I'm not... There's nothing here. What happened? Am I not on the X? I'm not X-y enough. The Halle Berry one. From 20 years ago. Probably not... Nah, probably 15 years ago now. Maybe. Maybe it is getting closer to 20 years ago. Jeez, time goes quick. It was alright. It took me 2 weeks to watch the new Batman. Not because it was bad, just because it was like gloomy and dimly lit and I kept falling asleep because I kept trying to put it on really late at night. Oops. Hey, stop it. And like when I put it on again, I don't start from exactly where I left off. I'll go like maybe 15 minutes before, because like the last 15 minutes before I turn something off because I'm too sleepy, I'm doing like these ones, so I don't quite absorb it. So often by the time I get back to the part that I quit at, I'm tired again and I'll quit. So sometimes I'll watch the same 15 minutes 3 or 4 nights in a row before I actually make some progress. Yeah, they do that now. Like, there's a guy I like called Ryan George. He does pitch meetings on YouTube, which I love, and I watch them almost immediately after I watch a movie now. And he's one for the Batman. They're usually full of spoilers, but this isn't a spoiler. But he's one for the Batman movie. He was talking about how DC's plan is to make movies darker and darker until eventually people will just pay to watch a pitch black screen. And I was like, it does seem like that's their end game. Come on, be a swordfish. No, don't be a swordfish. I don't want a swordfish. I want Neptuna. Nah, it's just a swordfish. So yeah, eventually people would be paying just to watch an audiobook. Have you checked out She-Hulk yet? I'm still not sure how I feel about it. But it does seem like that's DC's game plan with their movies getting darker and darker. Gave up on Marvel? Fair enough. There's a lot of shit to watch. And it hasn't been great the last few years, but it's still something to watch. So I still watch it. Ugh. I surprisingly really enjoyed the Hawkeye show. I didn't expect to, but I really did. I've never watched that. I got a lot of anime to catch up on. I got a lot of things to catch up on. My problem is that I started too many big anime franchises, and then I have this like finish your vegetables before you get another meal kind of attitude towards them. So I'm trying to finish like Dragon Ball franchises and Naruto and something else huge. I've forgotten what it is right now. It's a nice watch. I've heard good things about that show. I also want to watch Demon Hunter. I hear good things about that too. And it's not going to take me long to catch up at this point because I think there's only 24 episodes. Oh, One Piece I haven't even started. I'm terrified of how long that is. I'm sure it's good, but it's just so long. So that's one of my, like, I'm not allowed to start One Piece. I'm not letting myself until I finish my Dragon Ball and my Naruto. I think I should have gone back to the ship. I need to go repair my salvage arm. Badly. Another thing that I try to do with shows that I keep failing miserably at is that I try not to start a show until it's finished. So like when the final season comes on, I'll start it because I know that if I catch up to the show and end up waiting for the next season, I'll forget what happened in the previous seasons. So I try to watch shows that are complete. But every time I try to watch a complete show, they come up with more. Because like I remember I started Naruto again because they finally finished Shippuden, and then like a month later they announced Boruto, and I was like, ah, for fuck's sake. Because I'm a completionist, so I'll probably go all the way to it, even if it's not good. And I remember shortly after I started the Dragon Ball franchise again, they announced Super, which was the first new Dragon Ball show in 15 years, and I'm like, so basically all that has to happen for me to revive a series is for me to watch it. I started watching Dexter because Dexter was finished, the murder show. I think I got that one. They then announced New Blood when I finished it. I was like, God damn it, man, can I finish nothing? Why must you always create new content for the why can't I finish? Why can't we just be done with some things? Is it? It didn't look that good. I was gonna play it, but I wasn't super keen. I was waiting to see more to see if I got keen, because they only sort of showed you little bits. Scorn comes out soon, I am pretty keen for that. And I really want to play the Callisto Protocol, because it looks like a spiritual successor to the Dead Space franchise, which I love. I might stream the Dead Space games and then play Callisto Protocol, or play Callisto Protocol and then go back to the Dead Space games. I don't know. I like space horror. It's a good genre. Something spooky about the atmosphere for space, and like deep underwater, like BioShock, is a good atmosphere. Oh yeah, you mentioned that. Comes out like October if they don't delay it. There's another heart. I didn't mean to talk to her, she's stone. Alright, let's get out of here. But Callisto Protocol looks good. Get a countdown calendar happening. Do you guys have like those Christmas calendar things, advent calendars in Brazil? Is that a thing for you guys? We have it here, like where you open a little calendar with a square of chocolate to count down to Christmas. I like them. Oh, you don't really have them? That's a shame. I need to repair the arm. Yeah, but there are non-chocolate ones. I've had some non-chocolate ones. There was a Lego one. I didn't get the Lego one, but there was a Lego one that built mini Star Wars ship that looked pretty cool, but it was expensive, so I didn't get it. It was like $200, so I was like, Still need 2 prows. Two anchors. I got a Marvel pop vinyl one year, so there were like little mini Marvel pop vinyls in there. Oh, only one more hole to go. Stone hole? I don't know what was new, but only one more hole. I got all the cannons, I keep doing this. One more rail type as well. One more bridge, no, 2 more bridges. Let me count actually how many more parts I need. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's full. 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. I need 12 more parts that I can only collect at random. So that means I got 60 different ship parts apparently. What dishes do you have at Christmas? Because we have Australian Christmases in the middle of summer, and we have like cold meats, like thick cold ham kind of thing. Potato salad. Generally cold dishes. Yeah, turkey's not big here. I'm trying to think. Ham is very traditional for Christmas, the cold ham. Just a normal barbecue is often common as well. Like, just people would just make burgers and stuff on the barbecue. Sausages, steaks, that kind of thing. Oh, I don't eat it, but seafood at Christmas is very popular as well. I don't eat seafood, so I almost forgot about it. But like shrimp slash prawns would be served a lot. Actually, probably just shrimp. I don't know if real fish is common. I mean, switch over right there. Let's look at it. Hey, a swordfish. Be the one. I did Christmas one year at my house for 30 guests, and I cooked just normal meals that I liked. I made curry puff, potato salad, spaghetti, enchiladas. I just went overboard, and we were eating. I was sending everyone home with leftovers because I had so much, and people were feeling a bit ill because none of it was designed to go with anybody. I just was like, what food do I like? Everybody loves spaghetti. I made a pear and walnut salad that I like. That was there. And then I told too many people to bring dessert. Anyone that asked, do you need me to bring anything? I'm like, you can bring a dessert. Actually, now that I think about it, in Australia, dessert is probably the bigger part of Christmas. Swordfish again. People eat a small meal, and then they just go crazy on the desserts at Christmas. Cakes and pavlova. Fruit. Me and my friends used to have a tradition that we liked, but we stopped doing it because I learned how to cook. But one year for Christmas, my friend came round, and I hadn't really prepared anything, and all the shops were closed, so we drove around for about 2 hours, 3 hours maybe, looking for something that was open. And all we ended up finding was the 7-Eleven. So we just ended up getting this massive feast of like microwave burgers and pies, sausage rolls, whatever the hell they had. We just grabbed everything and left because we were starving by the time we got there. And that became a tradition for a while as well. We would go to 7-Eleven for a traditional 7-Eleven Christmas feast. But that was just our tradition. There was no... It's not an Australian tradition. It was fun. The food was shit, but there was a lot of it, so... And it was expensive, so it wasn't even that fun a tradition. Gross? Yeah, it wasn't the best. Welcome in, Suggy. They started opening more things on Christmas Day years later, like now pizza places, some pizza places are open, some McDonald's, KFC is open on Christmas Day. I hope you bring with you Neptuna hunting luck, because I'm not having much. Been searching for this fish for 3 hours now, and I did probably 5 hours of it off stream. I've probably done it previously at 2 hours, so I've been looking for this fish for 7 hours. And I'm still annoyed at that random who came in, told me he found the fish second try. Still hate him. I don't have to worry about offending him because he didn't follow. Oh. Send cheese? Cheese is pretty good. I like cheese. Could be a lie. But it's also RNG, so it is possible that the random numbers were in his favor. I could just be really unlucky. I think Glitched wants some of the cheese you're sending. What's everyone's favorite kind of cheese? I do not have that. That's a new part. I'm partial to Swiss cheeses myself. I think the one I like is called Emmental. I also like Jarlsberg. Can't pick a favorite. Oh, I do like a brie. Brie is nice. Now I want cheese. Thanks, Suggy. Yeah, mozzarella's pretty good. I like a French one called raclette. Aged cheddar. Aged cheddar is pretty good. Gruyere is good. Yeah, that's another Swiss one. I like that one. We're just naming all the types of cheeses now. I like Colby. And just, I can eat Parmesan on crackers as well. I haven't had just cheese on crackers for a long time. Come here, I want to start a fight with you. I see you, swordfish. I'm not going to do endgame tonight now, even if I catch the fish, because then I'll be up all hours of the evening, I think. I want something cheesy right now. I recently discovered that the Korean chicken place near me does like cheese on a stick. It's like battered cheese on a stick, like a giant mozzarella stick. It's awesome. Why is it always swordfish? Laugh if the Wii U version is broken. Ooh, pork rinds. I used to get pork rinds from the butcher. They were good. Now I want pork rinds. I want everything, and I want it now. Battered provolone. Never tried that. I like making cordon bleu with the cheese and the ham inside the chicken and then crumb it. Provolone's really thin though, isn't it? How do you batter that? successfully. One of the things that I'm still struggling to make, I've tried a few times to get it right, but I can't. Oh, what the hell? Stovefish. It doesn't have any particular meaning, but somehow it makes me happy. The fuck is a stovefish? Collection. Did that stovefish go in my journal? Stovefish. I've caught 2 of them, apparently. It's not new. Oh, that'd be awesome. You're gonna come to Australia. That'd be cool. What am I I'm thinking of prosciutto, dude. No, yeah. Okay, yeah, you could batter that. I was thinking of battering prosciutto. Yes, provolone is cheese. Which makes sense, because we were talking about cheese. You got anything you want to do while you're here, Sagi, or just a no plans holiday? Unfortunately, the sites in Australia that you've probably heard of or seen are all really spread out. They're all very far apart. Yeah, that's why I was thinking it would be really hard to batter because I was thinking of the thin meat, and I was like, how the fuck would you do that? Yeah. But fatty ham. Prosciutto's pretty good. You could batter anything, I guess. Maybe you'd have to fold it over a few times to make it thicker. I'll just do a cooking stream where I try battering and frying random shit. See what works and what doesn't. Oh yeah, we have a couple of car shows. Big ones, Summernats, but I would imagine the car shows in America are bigger. Yeah, you could do it. So even though I mistook what you said, I'm still thinking of trying it. MCM. I don't know that one. I'm not big on cars. But I'm in Sydney, so if you come to Sydney, definitely let me know. Oh, the frying process is fine. I make lots of deep fried stuff. I'm just thinking how sickening the deep fried stream would be. Local things are kind of meh. Okay. Definitely. I've got a few Australian streamers that need to make their way through my place, or I need to go up to their place, but Australia's so big. Like, Ganados lives about 3 hours away, so I could either head down to Goulburn where he lives and visit him, or he can head up to Sydney, but we need to get off our asses and do stuff. And Peachy and Lube Man live up in Queensland, which is a different state, so it's quite far, but I could definitely make a trip out of that one day if I need to. I want this stupid fish. I want it to be a Neptuna. I keep getting emails from Stream Elements telling me that Epic Games wants to sponsor my streams to play Fortnite, which I don't want to play. Three hours is relatively close by Australian standards. Peachy and Lube Man would be about a 16-17 hour drive, but I would fly up to Brisbane and I'd drive to their places from there. If I went, you'd get a flight, you wouldn't drive. People drive, but some people like road trips. Not a fan. I haven't seen what this is, but I'm pretty sure it's just a swordfish. Yep. Yeah, they can be. But I feel like it would kind of be awkward taking a friend that doesn't know the streamers to come meet the people up there. Even though most of my friends I only have like 2 really, and they've both been in streams many times. I'll bring Ampho and Daniel. Because, like, most of the places I've ever worked force you to take some kind of annual leave, so I wouldn't mind doing something with it. So I might do a trip up to Queensland, something to do, because also, my work has an office in Queensland where, it actually has an office where Peachy and Lube Man live. So I could go up there. By then I will have been working pretty closely with that team for months, so I could meet some of them for a drink, I could meet Peachy and Lube Man. I think it would be a nice trip. And then come back and not talk to anybody for a couple of weeks, because I'll be all socialed out. I think if Peachy, Lube Man and I manage to meet up for drinks, I'll have to do some kind of like IRL just chatting stream from the pub. I got another swordfish. We only have 1 health, I don't like that. Yeah, you went to Chicago to meet that friend recently. I was already thinking about visiting people around Australia, and that gave me more like inspiration. So I should do that. I've also got a streamer friend I follow that lives in Sydney as well, and we've talked about meeting up for a drink a couple of times, but life gets in the way. you don't. I like to meet people that I've only known online. Put a like. Oh fuck! I lost it. Whatever it was. Put a face to the random name you see on the random person you see on a little camera on Twitch. I've only met one other person from Twitch, and she was a streamer that I followed, and oh, you're not even a fan of voice chat? That's fair. Everyone's a bit different. And I saw her doing a live music stream because she sings, and I recognized where she was, and I'm like, that's 5 minutes walk from my house. And I said it on her stream, and she was like, come down, come down. So I came down and met her and said hi. It's pretty cool. Whoops. Oh, your plans got cancelled, did they? So now you just got a staycation. Stay at home. You should do some streams. I haven't seen you stream for a while. Unless I've just been missing them, but I haven't seen you on. I lurk on Maru sometimes, but his chat's a bit too busy for me sometimes. Oh yeah? Achievement hunting, I used to do a lot of that. Now I don't care as much. Because I'm too cross-platform, so achievement hunting, like, on Xbox, Steam, PlayStation, when you've got them all over the place, you don't end up with a big gamer score on any of them because you've got too many separate platforms. Hey, nice. I think I'm at 70 or something. I don't know what happened with the PlayStation one because they changed the leveling system to be weird. I used to be like level 17 and then all of a sudden I was level 262 because they changed the way it works. Oh, that's no good. I go through phases with how I feel about streaming. And it's definitely been much harder since I started working again, but as a whole I still enjoy it. Like my follower count for August is a minus. Because I started August with like 259, I think. 359, sorry. And then I went all the way down to like 54. And then I think I'm back up to 57 now, but still minus overall. You fix your AC, you're too hot. You can just announce it as a sweaty stream. I can't get this lined up. There we go. But times like that, I just remind myself that I didn't get in this for the viewers. Oh, thanks, Suggy.
Yee.
Yee. I just like to have people drop in, chat every now and then. People to keep me company while I play the games I was going to play anyway. Oh, no, what is happening? I want to fish. Yeah, but I think it's easy if you have a couple of good streams in a row to, when it sort of dies back down again, feel a bit down about it, but... But my stream numbers are all over the place. Like, I've gone through phases of having regular, like, 30 plus viewers, and then I go through phases of having under 5. I've had streams still with 0 chatters, even this far into it. It's just, it's like, you can't control it, so... And I don't do anything super differently from when I had 30 to when I have the low numbers, so I think it's just luck of the draw. What you're playing, who else is streaming at the same time. Like I try to avoid streaming at the same time as Peachy because we share too many viewers. So and she's a great streamer, so if she's on, people will be there. So I try to not cross over too much, but occasionally it's unavoidable. Oh man, this is just a stupid fish. I don't even want it. Oh yeah. Well, I'll try to come say hi when you're back. Oh. I'm working now, so I don't know how it'll work out, but that's alright. A lot of people do. I don't really expect anything of anybody. It's nice to see people when they come. I've never once... occasionally, I'll think to myself, oh, I haven't seen this person in a while. Wonder how they're doing. But it's not I'm annoyed at them for not coming or anything. It's more of concern for their welfare, hoping they're alright. Yeah, fake it till you make it, Soggy. That's what I do sometimes. Sometimes when I'm lurking at someone for ages, there's people that I've lurked in for months and never really spoken. And then I kind of forget, because I've seen them regularly, I just forget they don't know who I am. And then I'll say something in the chat, like a shitty joke or something, and then I realize that that's my first time chatting, and I'm like, oops, that's awkward. Just want to set up some games and chill. That sounds cool. This, although it hasn't been successful catching the fish I wanted, it's been pretty nice. It's mainly been just a chatting stream. Just been chatting to people the whole stream while I look for a stupid swordfish. I'll probably have to call it soon though. It's hard not looking like a creepy stalker. It's a fine line. Some you feel like you know them, but you don't know what they're like off camera. They could be completely different. Most of the streamers I've gotten to know and spoken to off stream in Discord chats and stuff, I don't think it's an act. Like, it's just them. And I think that's the kind of streamers I get drawn towards anyway. I think you can sort of feel the fakeness of somebody if you don't feel like it's the real them. I don't stick around too long in those ones. Yeah, it's not too bad. The music's not too bad. I'm just annoyed because I really want that stupid swordfish, because all I need is the swordfish and then I can go for endgame next time. And because I've been at it for like 8 hours or something, so I'm a bit over the fishing. But at least it's not as hard as that stupid arrow game I was doing for 3 hours, or the boat shooting game that I was struggling at. I've had a really hectic week at work this week too, so it's been nice to just have fairly chill streams. I missed, oh my god, what a douchebag. Luckily you just pressed the button again. Yeah, I play games with people off stream sometimes. Sometimes it's nice just to chill out with no pressure. Ooh, shit. I want to try and like organize Discord movie nights and stuff, because I like the idea of them, but unfortunately with time zones it's just too hard to get a time that would work for everybody. And anytime there is a time that would kind of work for anybody, I'm usually streaming at that time. Oh my god, no, don't miss. Thank you. Don't die, don't die, don't die, no! I need to go repair my arm. Shit. Come on, don't attack. Yeah, I think I got it. Yeah, time zones. Yeah, also, like, I would love to have a stream a week of like things like Fall Guys or things that we can all join in and play together. Is that new? I need to go back to the repair place badly. But I'm trying to get through so many game franchises that I'm like, I don't even know when I would fit it in. It would be nice though. But when I like to stream community games and stuff, I would want to stream stuff that I could still play single player in case like nobody wants to join. So like I don't mind playing Fall Guys single player if nobody's there at the start, or like Dead by Daylight I like. What else is there? They're probably my two main. I like Halo, Call of Duty. Me and Glitched have been talking about playing Halo together for ages, and we still haven't gotten to organizing anything. One day we will play the things. My friends and I started like a game called Man of Medan, the Dark Pictures anthology game, and we've been. So I only need one more chimney. No. We started it, we did a couple of hours, and then we've been trying to find another time to all get together for like fucking months. 2 more wheels. Ah, nice. You'll be a pro by the time I get there. No, that's not new, is it? No, it wasn't bridge, it was hull. Nah, I had it. Hey, Bonga. After this, I gotta do another... So after this timeline, so I gotta do this and Spirit Tracks, and then I'm gonna set up another Smash Brothers round between Adult Link and Child Link to see whether it's Majora's Mask timeline or Link to the Past timeline. Oh yeah? I do like DBD. Because I love horror movies, so to me that's like horror movie Avengers. Yeah, we don't know yet. Hey, how you doing? But either one's pretty good, because I like Majora's Mask and I haven't played Link to the Past, so I'm pretty happy with either. I was thinking it would be fun as a way to make more stream content as well. Instead of just doing a single match between the two characters, I could set up on Super Smash Bros. Melee, the GameCube one, they had the tournament. So I could set up like a round robin tournament between a bunch of adult Links and child Links. I thought that could be fun. And then just play Smash Bros. Melee for the rest of that stream because I like it. And to keep it Zelda themed, I'll just play as random Zelda characters. Yeah, Link to the Past looks really good. It's one of those things, like, I don't really have a good excuse for why I haven't played it all these years, being a huge Zelda fan, so I need to remedy that. And I would be happy with that timeline, because that timeline has the most games I haven't played on it. All the games I haven't played are on that timeline. But I'm also wouldn't be unhappy with Majora's Mask, because that has Twilight Princess on it, which is my favorite of the Zelda games, so I'm not going to be mad either way. It would be nice to get the DS ones out of the way. They're a bit uncomfortable to play, like with the way I have to hunch over the tablet and stuff. I can't play them for super long. Ah, you were a bit behind as well. I don't know why I never played it. I never played it because I never had my original reason for it. Get out of my way! Oh my god. I thought he was dead. I never had a SNES or a NES growing up. My first consoles were Segas and PlayStations. I didn't get any Nintendos until the Nintendo 64. So that was why I never played the Link to the Past initially, but I've had access to it, I think, since the Wii, because the Wii had the Virtual Console, so I brought it on when the Wii came out, I brought it on the Virtual Console. So that's still a good... When did that come out? 2005 or something? So I've had it for 17 years still, and I haven't managed to play it, which is ridiculous. I'm behind on the 2D Zeldas. Me too. I love Minish Cap though. Oh, there's a swordfish up there. I wonder if we can make it with Jolene trying to kick our ass. Nope. I finished these two before. I finished, but I never did 100%. This time I'm trying to go for the 100% or as close to it as I feel is warranted on stream. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Because it's also another Zelda stream I can watch. And I never played Link's Awakening either, so that will be news for me as well. So at the moment, any of my Zelda friends that stream those two games, I can't watch them because I don't want spoilers. And that's how good the game community is. I've managed to avoid Link to the Past spoilers for 25 years. Yeah, that's what I will be playing. I might do the Game Boy one as well. For fun. For funsies, because it's not very long. Which way is it going to go? Let's go up this way. Hang on, I want to see what way it's moving. It's going up. So we'll try and cut it off this way. Yeah, I've had a few friends do Link's Awakening and A Link to the Past, and I haven't been able to watch, so it's been like, oh. And I've talked about getting Bahunga on board to play Triforce Heroes, because I got one friend that has it, but we'll need a third. Because the game is 1 player or 3 players only, not 2 players. Oh yeah, in the car as a kid. That was... I think I'm a little older than you, because for me that was the Game Boy ones, the Oracle of Ages and Seasons. And I had a little reading lamp that was like duct taped to the side of my Game Boy. And a lot of Pokemon. Yeah, it would be fun. That's why also it would be nice if that time lines up next, because then you don't have to wait as long. Oh, I'm surprised I caught that fish. I pulled way too early. Ah, yeah, the grey brick. I never had the grey brick. My first one was... actually, I had the grey brick, but it was technically my dad's. But I played it. And then my first one that was mine was the Game Boy Pocket. Slimline. No. And then after the Pocket, I got the Pokemon Edition Game Boy Color. With all the yellow one with the blue backing that had all the Pokemon on it. This is a very hard fish to catch. And it's just a swordfish. And I actually skipped the Game Boy Advance. I didn't get a Game Boy Advance, I had a DS. And then my DS had the slot for Game Boy Advance games, so I caught up. But I got some Game Boy Advances. Oh my god. So, this... I spent so much money to play Four Swords Adventures, right? So, Four Swords Adventures was a rare game. So I had to pay 120 Australian dollars to get it on eBay. I got it. Then I found out that in order to play the multiplayer, you need Game Boy Advances. So I brought 3 Game Boy Advances for me, my partner, and my friend. No, my partner had one. I brought 2 Game Boy Advances on eBay. I brought an SP and a standard white one looking thing. I spent $50 on the special cords. I spent about 70 each on the Game Boys. So all up, that game cost me about $300 Australian to play. But the good thing is that to stream it, now I don't need to spend any money. It's all there. I've still got it all. But it was like chasing your debt as well. Like once I'd spent $120 in the game and realized I need Game Boys, I'm like, well, I better buy them. And then when I got them, I was like, so how do we connect them to the GameCube? And I'm like, oh, you need special cords. And it was because I was trying to do it 15 years after the game was released that it cost me so much money, but I got there. And another stream that I'm struggling to do because of weird problems, but I'm getting there, is the 4 Swords for Game Boy Advance. That is a hard one to stream because I need 2 Game Boys, 3 webcams, which I paid for. That's why I have a second cam here, because I had 2 cams just for the stream already. They're going to be 2 cameras aimed at the Game Boys and 1 aimed at us as people, because it's the only way to stream it. You can't emulate it. I wasn't quick enough to get the special edition that can be played 1 player, because it was only released on DSi, which I never connected my DS to the internet back in the days, and it was released on 3DS for 1 month, and I wasn't aware of it. No, not even a month, 3 days. You had 3 days to grab it. The 4 Sword anniversary. Which, if they ported it to 3DS, I don't know why they didn't leave it. It's very rude. And I don't know, I don't think... They don't seem to be releasing any new 3DS games, so I don't think we're getting it. Unless it comes to Switch. Which would be nice. I hope it does. With the multiplayer component. It's a cool little game. But it's going to be very hard to stream. It'll probably come to Switch right after I stream it, because that's my luck. Alright, I'm thinking... Because it's almost 1 AM here and I gotta work tomorrow. I might go for 5 more minutes and then call it a day. Oh yeah. Have you got a Switch, Sagi? I can't remember. Shell apartment, that's new. I don't think I have that. You don't? So you're on the PC, is it? I don't know if it's on PC. But they remade Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. And I only got to play a couple of hours of it as a kid, because the friends that I played with never came back to play it again. So I've always wanted to play that properly. Yeah, come on. caught the crazy. Oh, I thought that was the right angle. Come on. I had a girl that I was like best friends with through high school, and then stayed in touch with for 5 or 6 years after high school, and then sort of lost track of for a year or two, and then managed to get back in touch with her, and we became like really close friends again. And then she's just disappeared from the face of the earth, and I think about her all the time. One day she just like disappeared from Facebook, Instagram, her mobile phone was disconnected. And we had some plans that week, so I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. What do you do? Not much. I'm still friends with that girl's sister. And when she disappeared, like she disappeared. Like to the point where her family put out a missing persons report that I don't know if it ever got resolved. And I don't know. I don't know if she just wanted to get away from it all, or if something happened to her. I don't know. But yeah, I do think about her sometimes, because we were really good friends. Oh my god, I'm so sick of hunting swordfish. Yeah, she was also, so like, I think Sagi may have seen it, that I play Borderlands with Ampho sometimes, and I've had Daniel on my streams a few times, so we were all high school buddies, and this was like the 4th member of our group, basically. Our little group, so I was like, okay. I think next swordfish that we encounter, I'm gonna call it a stream. Hopefully it would be really great if it was Neptuna, but I don't like our chances. And I'm gonna do what I did last week, where during the week I'll have a couple more attempts at catching Neptuna, and if I catch it, I just won't turn it into the fisherman, so that will be what I do on stream and then finish the game. Oh, no, we want the treasure. She was always struggling with some mental health issues, and she had family drama and stuff, so I don't know. I think she just moved away. I think she just decided to cut all ties and move away. I don't think anything too bad happened to her. I think she just started a new life somewhere. Because like when we lost touch for 2 years, she kind of disappeared then too. So, and when we were friends again, when I got back in touch, it was only like maybe 3 months of friendship. But yeah, there's not much I can do about it. I'll read your thing in a second. I just have to navigate this minefield. Shit. Oh my god. We were one of those like tight friendships that everybody thought we were going out. And sometimes, yeah, the lines were blurred. Oh man, that's a bit rough, Soggy. Dignified ship? Is that new? I need to go back to a dock anyway, so let's go here. Everyone can be weird. It's not exclusive to a gender. I want to see my collection and get him to repair the arm. 20 rupees. You got yourself a deal, buddy. You don't even know what girls are. I don't know, there's too many genders now as well. I can't keep up. So we've got 2 more to go there. 2 more, so 4. We have all the hulls. Nice. We have all the cannons. 1 more, so 5. Oh. 6. 7. 8, 9. So we've gotten a few cool parts. I should save. We've gotten a few new parts. I'm probably going to end up with all the bloody ship parts. They're like mythical horror movie creatures to you, are they? I want to run into one last swordfish, one last final hope for the tuna. They should just make a horror movie. I know it would be sexist, but they should just make a horror movie called Woman. Because I'm pretty sure there's a horror movie called Men. Or it might be a drama. Actually, I don't know anything about it. I think it would be funny. It's horror? You know the one I'm talking about? I haven't seen it. I think it would be funny. No worries, Sagi. I'm gonna get off soon as well. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a good sleep. I'm gonna try and catch this swordfish thing, whatever it is. I'm out. Because it's 1:05 in the morning and I gotta go up at 6:45. But it's Friday, so tomorrow. No, it's not. But it's the last day of the week, so I can power through on a little bit of sleep. Sleep in a little bit on Saturday. See you later, Sagi. Have a good night. It's also, the stupid thing is, Bahunga, that it's the second time this week that I'll have that much sleep. And that is assuming that I get to sleep right away after stream. I don't think I can. I got like a fairly busy day on Saturday. I got a stream and maybe friends coming around too. But I will get some sleep for sure. Please be the fish I want, and please let me catch you. I want it to jump out of the water so I can tell what it is. Grip on my stick. Nah, it's just a swordfish. That's alright. It was not a rare fish. So we'll save it here, and I better call it or I'm going to end up with no sleep. So let's have a look. Oops. Have a look who's on. Save again, because I already can't remember if I saved. Let's see who is on. Not a lot of options. Oh, this thing has 1%. It's either people I don't really know, or people I know but they're playing games I'm not interested in. Let's see if there's anyone playing some Wind Waker or Phantom Hourglass or something. I think our chances of Phantom Hourglass are pretty slim. I came up. I don't think this person speaks English. I gotta wait for an ad to see them. No. What else we got? I'll try Spirit Tracks. Nope, no viewers in Spirit Tracks. Maybe we'll try some Wind Waker. I don't think these are English speakers. Stupid ads. My phone's gonna die before I find out if they're English speakers. Actually, I can just go if their bio is in English. Come on. Come on. Almost there. Won't let me go anywhere with this ad. Subscribe to a random to avoid the ad. No English? Let's see. Speak. Maybe English. I'm gonna rate them. Let's go. What's their name? Before the thing dies. Tingle Joe. I'm gonna raid Tingle Joe. Oh, I can hear English. Tingle Joe. She's doing a Wind Waker speedrun. Looks modded. I'll go over and say hi. It's only a small raid, but it's all good. Catch you guys next time.